What's going on, guys? So I've been extremely lucky so far in Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I wanted to find a way to redistribute some of the luck I've had to other players. So I started off just by dropping items in, like, you know, free items here type games, but I figured I want something that people could trade for items that they actually need rather than just random items that I have that they could just pick up. So I decided to convert a lot of my items into ISTs and just give them away to people. And it was a challenge trying to find different ways to do it, but along the way I found some unique ways to redistribute these IST runes. So starting off, I was very basic, just joined some games and said, hey, you want an IST rune? Here you go. Then I started joining some normal games, and you can see here they were doing some tomb runs for Act 2, and I gave an IST rune to some poor guy. So we had Fire Paws and then we have Fire Pets, two different characters. I traded him for a healing potion. Here I joined the game where the guy was looking for something for his Hell rune, and I just traded him an IST for it. This one was pretty funny. I helped this guy do the summoner real quick, and I dropped an IST rune hoping he would see it, but he didn't see it. And I tried my best to edit the 4 or 5 hours of content down to below 20 minutes. So there's a lot of different jump cuts and things like that. But feel free to comment below if you have any suggestions for future videos or edit him an IST. And then I gave this Zon a bow they needed. This one I got 2 mana potions for an IST rune. Not a bad trade. Plus characters. This guy was selling 4 full reviews for a pull rune. So I figured, you know, here's an IST rune. In case you don't get your pull rune. Oh, this guy was working as a summoning druid. I made one before ladder started. So I decided to give this guy 2 IST runes, just because I like summon druids. Playing favorites. I like the IST for potion idea, so I made a game in normal. This guy gave me actually a superior potion. It was a potion of extra power. So I had to put that in my stash to save it for later. Then I got 2 full rejuves for my IST. I think the funniest part, most people were just so confused, trading this guy for 2 keys. These people are selling items, they're looking for stuff, but no one joined their game, so I figured, you know, just give them an IST, and then give them their items back so they could trade for whatever they're looking for anyway. This guy helped kill Mephisto in Nightmare, and I dropped an IST for him. This actually took me so many hours just to find people to give the IST runes to, because I don't want to just drop them all in one game and have like 5 people get all of them. This one I asked people what their favorite game was. Most said D2, and then I told them no, it doesn't have to be D2, and they started, you know, changing their answer. Star Trek Online, Skyrim, Paperboy. I used to play that on the Sega Genesis. Factorio. That was a game I wanted to play. I haven't played yet, but it seems very, very complex. Path of Exile. This guy was just doing some normal after years of playing, so I decided to give him an IST, and he was more than happy with that. Nostalgia is real. Then I made a game, IST for Answer. I wanted to see what the best item these people had found was. Bariza healing potion. That was a good one. That was pretty good. Death Fathom. I still gave him one, but that's a solid drop. Then I decided to help a couple guys that joined the game to kill Diablo. Gave him a couple IST runes. Plus sign. It's always great when they say, it's a good rune. Why? Usually means that they, really appreciate it and they actually need it. I joined different servers too, rather than just the Americas, because I wanted to spread it out. And I tried to pick times where most people were on both servers. This person was just AFK and they had an oil potion there, so I just stole it from them. And I just dropped them an IST rune. Pretty fair trade, I'd say. Hopefully they got it. This person was just doing some Act 2. Just dropped them an IST. Kept joining some more games. Some people wanted free rushes. I just gave them an IST instead. Probably trade that for a good rush. This one I asked for free gold, and this is the only guy who came, and he gave me 10,000. He didn't know I was going to give him an IST rune. And that was awesome. He said, sadly, this is the highest rune he's ever had, so another good giveaway there. So this is where I started asking people if they had any other ideas, because I started running out of unique ideas to give away people. This guy said, hide some runes in town in normal games. I was like, oh, that's actually a great idea. And again, if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear, your unique ideas for giveaways or anything in general. Free IST in town. So I was just going to do Act 1, but I didn't want everyone just to get all the runes in Act 1, so I quickly ended the game and then I started running around in each act to hide one in each act. It actually took a little while for people to come too. Maybe they didn't believe, maybe they thought it was taken already, so they didn't join. But this guy Frosty was the first one who joined the game. After a little bit of time searching, found it. Then we had a low-level paladin here join, and he had the Vigor aura on, so he was cruising around town. Walking fast. Found it. Then we got an assassin joining the game. Burst of speed through Act 3 town. Cuirass docks. I was going to follow them around to see where we're going, but I figured just keep the map up. Easy enough. Lucky last with the Act 4 pickup. I think most people were just shocked that there actually was IST still remaining in town when they joined. Most of the time it's fake, or you know, the IST is gone by the time they join the game. And then the final one, Blaze, coming in Act 5. I felt bad for this druid Wolverine who just joined, so I just dropped one by the waypoint. Then I started making games again. IST for answer. How should I give out ISTs? More unique ideas from these people. Giveaway on Discord from One Header. I think that's a 100 reference, that username, or that character's name. Trader full of full rejuve. I did that before, but I figured, you know, let me do it again. It was this guy's idea. There you go. Make me run around you 3 times. That was not expected. The people's shocked reactions were the best. Those are the people you know that, you know, haven't found more than an IST, if an IST, in their time playing. So, very happy with that. L for IST. Not a bad trade. Help the poor man out. There you go. This one was an interesting one. Anyone who gets a 1 BO call to arms. I mean, it's kind of hard to find someone with that specific thing, so it'd probably take me forever to actually find someone to give him an IST for that. But it was an idea nonetheless, and he got an IST for it. Juju Zera MF. This one was also good. Make a game. Say need for IST, but no one would actually join that game to give me an IST, so. But this guy was appreciated as well. Kicks like Jagger. This one I didn't do because I couldn't come up with enough or any Diablo trivia in time, but that could be good for a next video. And he wanted me to incorporate the Diggler Dirk weapon into my questions. Then I just started trading him for chip gems. Made a game IST for chipped. Help these guys out, kill Diablo. S'mores and Lego Lasagna. This is one of the ones I like doing too. Ask them what their best item they found, to give you an idea of if the IST is really worth something to them. So this guy's best item was Milkazan Relic. So with 1 IST rune, you could buy a lot of those amulets, or upgrade it with a Hyloage or something. I joined this random game, and this guy was actually playing with his son, which was cool. I dropped 2 ISTs for them, but the son didn't pick up the IST, so I picked it up and dropped it again. But it was cool to see, you know, family playing with each other. Diablo 2. Spanning generations. These guys are just doing some tomb runs here. I asked them to come to town. Dropped a couple ISTs for them. I helped this guy with Diablo, and he said his best items were the Tancred set. Pretty good for low level, but he needs something more as he progresses, so he was worthy of an IST rune. Another Diablo kill and an IST drop. This guy was playing for like 3 hours. I don't know how if he was AFK for a while. I expected him to be, but he was there when I joined, so I just gave him an IST rune for the effort. Then just teleported him over to the summoner. I joined this random duel game, and most people who are dueling at this high level don't really need an IST rune, but I said next winner gets an IST. This guy was more confused than anything, but it's pretty funny. That guy was a frozen orb source. I gave him an IST so he can get a couple cold skillers. And then finally, I was down to my last IST or two, and I made this game Anyone Having a Bad Day. And this guy joined, and I decided to give him both ISTs, and he was struggling getting through, or, you know, in Nightmare in Hell. So I decided to give him my 45 res Sacred Rondash to make a spirit. And then I got him like a lightsaber, a fortitude armor, and he was able to gear up for hell at that point. So that's it. Let me know if you have any ideas for future videos in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.